Hey everybody, welcome back to The Spoken. My name is Mike, and today we're doing Penelope's Havana, Batch 1 versus Batch 2, completely blind. I want to say thanks before I continue to Michael for helping me acquire the Batch 2 bottle, and obviously my amazing girlfriend Stephanie for pouring me this blind. So, like I said, we've got Penelope, Batch 1, Penelope Batch 2, so you can clearly see which one is the newer one. Again, these are pre-poured. I have no idea what they are. The glasses are marked, and I'll give you the key at the end of this review. That said, they are marked as a triangle and a circle. Don't ask me why. And let's get into it. I'm going to nose them first, and then we'll try them, and we'll see how they do. Cheers. Hmm. So, the nose of triangle glass. Getting a very dark leather, some oak, very sweet. Um, Got some sugar influence and a little bit of smoke. I think that's probably the tobacco coming through, but it's really good. The circle glass now. So that one, noticeably darker nose. More of like a dark leather tobacco notes. Not as sugary or confectionery as the triangle glass. So, on the nose, I'd say I like circle glass a little bit more. So let's try it now. Do a sip of each. So, like its nose, very sweet. If you don't know too much about Havana, they are rum finished bourbon. Uh, Very sweet, especially this one. Right on the tongue. It's got a kind of a medium finish. It's not following me all the way down. They are 95 proof. Both bottles similar. Try this one again. Yeah, like just I would. It's got a very sweet, sugary finish. Very little heat. Very, very, very sweet. Trying circle now. Hmm, interesting. This one's more complex. Not one note. Got a little bit more going on in the circle. So there's a lot of molasses on the palate on this one. The sweetness is there, but it's a lot more, I would say, drink spicier, almost a baking spice. You know, darker notes. Overall, on the palate, initially I thought I was going to like the triangle glass, as it is very sweet. It's a sweeter profile, which I tend to lean towards in bourbon. But the circle, this one here is much more going on. There's some depth to the palate. There's depth to the nose. There's the finish that keeps going on. It's, if I had to describe it for most bourbon drinkers, this, whatever the one circle glass is, it feels like it's been aged longer in either its primary or secondary barreling. Refreshing my memory right now. So yeah, straight bourbon whiskey finished in maple syrup and rum barrels. They are double cask finish. Um, I pick up a lot more maple influence on the circle versus that triangle one. It was more sugary. Yeah, very sweet, very light, almost airy compared to the triangle. or excuse me, the circle. That was the triangle I just tried that was very light. The circle is much darker, has more depth and complexity. Yeah. All right, so which do I prefer? For me, I like circle overall better. It has a lot more going on. It's more complex. There's a little bit more depth to the whiskey versus the triangle pour, which just seems very light. It's a one note hitter. I'm going to look off screen now and get confirmation because I'm going to guess, if I'm right, is the circle batch 2? Ah, circle's batch 1. Look at that. I'd only had batch 2 once, but clearly you saw from the fill levels, I have had batch 1 a little bit more. And for the purpose of this review, this 95 proof batch 1 Penelope Havana, if you can get it, if you like darker, more complex flavor profiles, this is the one to get. If you lean sweeter and you want something that's easier to drink in sensation wise, you're going to go with batch 2. Um, yeah, that's surprising to me. I thought batch 2 from my very first sip felt more complex, a little bit deeper, more going on. Has a little bit darker of a color when I look at it off camera. But yeah, that was a surprise. It is awesome. This is why I love blinds. You get to learn so much new about the bourbons. I want to again thank Michael and Stephanie for their assistance in getting this video out there. Like and subscribe and comment and tell me if you've had batch 1, batch 2, or both, and what do you prefer? Do you prefer that sweeter profile? Is my palate completely off because I only had a little bit of food today? Who knows? You never know if we do this again what the outcome could be. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next time.